Hey guys, it's Monday morning, July 21st, I believe. Yeah, July 21st, and today is my, I think, 8th or ninth day of the trading account. Um, so today was a little bit slower than normal. I think the biggest percentage gains we had this morning were about 70 to 80% when I woke up, and the big moves were already kind of done. I woke up at around 7:30, so my trades were around 7:30, 7:40. So I did get up a little late considering the trades which I could have taken, but when I woke up at 6ish earlier this morning to check the scans, it didn't look that appealing. I felt like a majority of the moves were at 4 a.m. and it just didn't seem very it didn't really help to um take any trades at that time. In hindsight, with the moves that occurred, it would have been better if I did trade during that time. However, it is what it is, right? I mean, I still ended with the green day today, $116. I think my last loss was on RDHL. And actually, this is moving quite well. I might actually take a trade on this. Let's watch. Let's watch for a 1 minute pullback. Three green candles, 1 minute pullback would be my entry. So it'd be a micro pullback on the third leg higher. This would be the first, well, I guess this would be first leg, second leg, and then third leg higher. Let's watch. It looks like it's pulling back. This had news if fit all 5 pillars of stock selection, which I actually did make some software for the other day, over the weekend, where I could find information on stocks much quicker. It just helps me speed up the process of checking if every stock fits my stock selection criteria without having to do multiple checks on something like TraderView, right? This is continuing to move higher, which is nice. It's strong. That shows it's strong. Sentiment's high for it. However, I do need a pullback to get in. I don't really feel comfortable buying at 280, just because its peak is 301, I think. What's it? 302, and yeah, we're approaching that level. We have 20 cents to that level. I wouldn't be able to make 20 cents without hitting a peak. As well as the second thing would be, it seems extended, right? 4 green candles, the red one, the 5 minute chart has 2 green candles, which are pretty extended from 230 or 240, well, 240-ish all the way up to 298, almost 3, so about 60 cents a move, which is significant, but I don't really I don't really see a reason to trade this right now. I need a good pullback right here, like that. Good 1 minute pullback. Now we'll look for the first 1 minute candle to make a new high. And when that happens, or we could even watch for the curling pattern on the 15-second chart, where we can see for the 1 minute candle to make a new high. But this looks like it's dipping down pretty heavy. I don't really prefer this big of a dip. However, let's watch. It could create what's it? A candle with a wick, a lower wick, which would be pretty helpful. Let's watch. 8 seconds till the candle closes on the 1 minute. Well, on every chart, but on the 1 minute, we're gonna see what happens. Is this gonna be a green candle, a red candle? It's gonna do a bull flag. It could do a bull flag. It would just be a deep pullback. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll get into this for the break. That's a strong buy up from a dip. That looked like the dips were bought up pretty nicely over there. It was rapid. Volume spike as well. Look good. And we had 15,000 shares here, 21 here, 56 here. We had 31 here. So let's watch. Although I don't like that candle, it's very bearish. This is also done false, well, not false breakouts, but I did a full round trip around over here. So I'm not too keen on it already, but let's see. I'll keep a tight stop underneath the 20 moving average. I think that's a 20 or 9. Don't really remember. It's a 9 EMA. So yeah. Here we go. Nice. See, dips are being bought up nicely. Let's watch for the next 1 minute candle to make a new high. And there we go. Let's try to make some. Let's try to see if it could hit the high of 98. It's dipping a little bit. It broke the high and then fell back, which I don't know. It's not too clean in my opinion for that. It could be like a 5 minute. It could be an ABCD pattern to an extent. It's just I honestly am more thrown off by the big pullback. If it didn't have such a big pullback, it would be much easier to really digest holding this longer. Right? Like we're seeing a break. Let's see if it breaks the 98 level. It did. Broke by 1 cent. Is it gonna continue higher? No, the false breakout. Okay. I mean, it made me a good $40 in profit, but again, false breakout, not something ideal. Don't like it. Prefer if it didn't do that, but whatever. It is a little later in the day, so it makes sense. Took some profit on it, which is nice. Anyways, my biggest winners I think were on PMN today when it was going up. I didn't expect to take any real trades on this, but while it was squeezing over here, I saw it. I decided to take it at 8 a.m. It started squeezing at 8. Over here at 8:06-ish, 8:08. I ended up taking my first trades on this pullback. Rode it all the way up. Then I took another few trades around here, and I think I was green overall on the stock. I can actually open up my positions and see what my biggest winners were today. Just open it up really quickly. Paper account P&L. Okay, so let's see. Today's biggest loser was SLS, I think. Oh no, SABS, $239. The problem with this stock is it just wouldn't break. It had huge sellers, and those were hidden sellers, completely hidden sellers. Just huge sellers would not break at all. I kept trying for trades, did not work. I kept timing the breakout, it did not work. So, it just broke the level of $3.08. Nice, okay. Anyways, this P&L is just of the stock. Okay, cool. Let's see what my biggest winner today was. It's nothing big. Here, PMN, right here, $173. What else did I trade today? I trade AMIX. I think AMIX actually might be a red stock. HSDT is also one of the stocks I traded today. I'll actually pull up the chart. It's a smaller winner though, I believe. Let's see. HSDT. Yeah, 100. Oh no, it's a bigger winner actually. $161. It's a little smaller than my other stock trade, but yeah. HSDT. Yeah, that was only traded today. And then let's see. AMIX. AMIX is $16 positive. Okay. ZIMV was a buyout. ZVSA, no. GCTK was a loss. I just timed this bad trade. I thought I got a really bad fill because of spreads. Spreads were just not good. And then SABS was my loser. The reason why I'm not very, very green. I'm not high in the green. RDHL is also a red trade, I think. Let's just open this up really quickly. RDHL. Yeah, $32. So, few red, few green. Um, not sure why my charts did that. RDHL is going crazy. That is insane. I actually want to get in for a break of the high of that. Let's just open up Google again. Not sure why my charts end up bugging out, but whatever. Oh, it's just gonna open this. Nice. So it won't even let me. There we go. Alright. RDHL. Yeah, it broke by what, 10 cents? Not even. It broke by 1 cent. Nice. So yeah, not a crazy break. I mean, it kind of did that earlier on as well. It also has a lot of topping tails, which I'm not too happy about either. Anyways, back to what I was doing earlier. SABS, very difficult stock to trade. This is the 1 minute. This would be the 15-second. Yes, it ended up popping up during the open, but I wasn't trading at that point. Here's what I was looking at. Big pop at 7:30, fine. And then at, I think when I started trading this was at 8 o'clock. Or no, this was at 7:30, I think, SABS. It did a huge pop, reject. Then it retraced all the way back up over here. Yeah, it retraced all the way back up here. And over here, I thought it would curl and break through the high. Huge rejection. On the rejection I bought, I actually profited from it. Then I looked to hold through this. I was at profit. I was holding through the position. It rejected and I lost money. I got chopped out. Then I held through this. I think I got back in when it came around here to break. Rejected again. Got stopped out. And kept doing this. It kept going up, looking like it was about to break the high, and then it reject. And there was just huge sellers at this level over here at $4. Huge sellers. It just wouldn't break. Then finally, when it broke, I was already paying attention to PMN and other stocks which are there. It broke and then huge rejection back down. So I think I might have taken that trade at the end to see if it would pop back up on a curl, and nothing. It just rejected. So yeah, it just wasn't easy to trade in my opinion. I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't continue trading it. PMN right here. I already showed the trades I took on it. GCTK. Yeah, this is one of the stocks we were looking at after hours. It had no news. It's still, I mean, I guess it now has news. What's the news? No news. No real news on it. Yeah, nothing. It didn't fulfill the 5 criteria, but because of that. But still, it did a huge move. It went from 7 all the way up to 11 over here after after hours. And then pre-market, coming up to 7 a.m., it broke through the levels again, went all the way to 12 after selling off from the after-hour session. Well, this is what, 4 a.m.? So yeah, after hours ended over here at 7. And it went all the way up to 1190 on during the morning at 4 a.m. Then back at 7 it came back up, and then at 8 o'clock nothing. Over here it started to curl up. I saw a break VWAP, so I decided to get in over here. I held through this pullback. I stayed in over here. I held through this. Since it looked like it was holding this area of resistance right here. And as it popped up, I was like, okay, this is where we're getting the move. So we were about to, I thought we were going to go. It rejected over here. It went up. I held through thinking it would go to 11. break this level of 11 and keep going all the way to 12. It rejected and came all the way back down where I lost 20 bucks and stopped out. I didn't have much of a position because the account's only at 1,400, but yeah, it's I had 80. I think I had 82 shares or 80 shares, so nothing crazy on it where I made big amount of money, but where it could have made crazy money unless it went up $1 a share, and it only came down 20 cents. Really, where I lost 20 bucks, so it wasn't a big deal. One of the smaller losses, SABS really got me annoyed. It got me really annoyed because it fit all five pillars of stock selection and it still failed. So it got me really, really annoyed. Here, this is actually breaking, but it's like it's kind of grinding higher. It's 5 minute, looks very extended and it's just grinding higher. So I'm not gonna take any more trades. I think I've done enough today. So that's all for the recap of today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Last week I only made one recap. The other day after, I think Tuesday, I lost $1,000, where we were at a $3,000 account. Lost $1,000. That was not fun. It was after the red day I had the day before of 400. I lost 1,000, so I lost 1,400 in 2 days. Ended up finishing the week green of $300 because of Wednesday, where I took less trades. I took it slower because on Tuesday there were a lot of false breakouts. A lot of pop and drops. Not false breakouts, but a lot of pop and drops. And I decided it was time to start actually analyzing the stock much more than just looking at float, seeing that it has news and just buying in. Much better to check the news and everything to see if it has all catalysts and if it fits all 5 pillars of stock selection before buying. So yeah, that helped me maintain green day today. Green day on Wednesday. It was a smaller green day today, but it's okay. Looking for bigger moves tomorrow, yeah, but nothing crazy happened today in my opinion. Or nothing crazy I could capitalize on happened today. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for my recap. Thanks for tuning in.